Full disclosure, I have a Canadian passport, but my blood is green. I lived in South Africa for 24 years. It is still my home, and every time I hear Nkosi Sikeleli Africa, I cry. And for anyone of the fans of the World Cup rugby, yes, we have the trophy for the 4th time, so it's come back home. But I stand here on behalf of the UNWTO, representing the Secretary General. I'm very blessed to be his advisor, and he sends his warmest regards. He's currently in New York with the other heads of UN entities, but his heart is very much here, because his heart is very much committed to the Honourable Minister and to South Africa itself. We all know the importance of this time. We are rebuilding our world after the entire world was grounded. And in being grounded, we all know the importance of travel. It is so far beyond the leisure holidays, the meetings. We need human connection. And as much as we have all the apps and the mobile phones and the ability to zoom around the world, there's no app in the world that can replace a hug. So we are extremely grateful to the Honourable Minister and to South Africa, because South Africa has always been one of the leading nations when it comes to the UNWTO community. We say that not only as a member state, but the UNWTO has South Africa as one of the Executive Council members. The beauty about Honourable Minister De Lille is that she represents a uniqueness of leader. And I can only call her one thing, and that she is a true lioness when it comes to global tourism. She knows exactly what to focus on. She knows exactly what challenges to take on. She will exhaust the challenge, and then she hands it over to the lion, our president, who will then go in for the kill. But the beauty about the Honourable Minister is, again, her focus is exceptional. We know that South Africa is the doorway to the continent. When people want to visit the continent, they want that trip of a lifetime, which we hope will not just be once, but back again, and again, and again. They look to South Africa, because it is in many ways the easy landing. Between Cape Town, Kruger, the sea, and KZN, going into Gauteng, going into the entire country, there is so much to explore. But people feel very comfortable exploring the continent through the South African doorway, which puts massive responsibility on South Africa to make sure that the connections happen. Not just the connections of South Africa to the rest of the continent, but the policy connections, the visa connections, the airline connections, the connections of experiences right through the year, and importantly, the connections of the colleagues. And that's why it's so important that we have a champion leading South Africa and South African tourism who really gets it and knows how to get it done. Now, the beauty about the Honourable Minister as well is that we met, goodness me, about 16, 17 years ago we started working together. And through her life in government, she was once the mayor of Cape Town itself, she knows how important it is to make sure that it's not just about public and private sector, but it's all the people of the country participating. Which is why we do not know her as Honourable Minister De Lille. We do not know her as Madam. She insists on being called Auntie Pat. And in doing so, she makes the invitation to everyone to have a conversation. She's always there to listen. She's always there to be the first one to put up her hand to say, tell me how I can help you. And very much, as you've seen, as you came in, she's very much a mother to us all in that she's a feeder. So please tuck in when you get a chance. But most importantly, she has a spirit that is unique.